Hi everybody, welcome back. It is Friday afternoon for me and Saturday very early for all of you. I wanted to go ahead and get this filmed, but I'm not cross-stitching today and I'm not diamond painting. You all who have been with me a long time know that I knit. I don't know if you know I crochet. My grandma and my Granny Perkins taught me to crochet when I was 5 years old. So every once in a while, I will work on something crochet. In this case, I am designing a blanket, which I'm calling a recliner blanket. It's a strange name for it, but, you know, it's especially for my husband in the recliner. He likes to sleep there, and I think that's partly to be able to breathe better, so he's having an easier time, and partly because there's so many puppies in the bed with me at night, it's insane. And I think his main reason is because he's trying to make sure he's not hurting my back. Because he's a very loving husband, and we had a wonderful anniversary, so everybody knows. It was very stressful toward the end, but we did have a nice day overall. So what I've got going here is I've started this as a rectangle, and if anybody's interested in this design when I'm done, just let me know in the comments, and I will set it up so that in the what used to be called community tab, I don't know what it's called now, I'll place the pattern there when I'm finished and show you the finished recliner again. Nah, we'll call it a recliner blanket. But it's for him to sleep under comfortably. He wanted something a little warmer than colder. So although I did put a few rows of a nice loose half double crochets, it's predominantly single crochets with a chain one in the middle, except in the corners where you chain two in between the two stitches. So I thought we'd do just a few rounds of this. Not full rounds, but a few, you know, a few stitches. I hope that you all have had a good week. It's been a little stressful around here, but Lord is watching over us, and that's all I can do is be grateful for that. So my husband is out working right now, although he's not feeling well at all. I keep praying he'll feel better as the day goes on. He got a late morning start where he prefers to work nights. And I believe that unless anything causes a change in the plan, he will probably stop around 4 o'clock and then go out for his normal night shift. Because there's just more money in doing it then. Please forgive the puppy hair on things. That is inevitable. The reason that my channel is Art and Diamonds with Eskies is because I have American Eskimo service animals. And I now have Chow Chow service animals too. Excuse me. As many of you are aware, with our little gremlins. And their dad and auntie, because their mom passed away mid-December. So we miss her so much. She was a wonderful baby. But Snowman is just such a sweet boy. I call him Mama's baby boy because he really is very much his mommy's baby boy. So if you will excuse what you can see on my little makeshift desk beside the bed, I believe that, yeah, you can see the TV remote, my stitching scissors, which are also fine for yarn, but they're not the ones I use on the yarn. And some of my wintergreen Lifesavers mints. I love those things. I can't eat them all the time, because they will make your tongue raw. But when I need just a little burst of sugar, they're a nice thing to have beside me. So this is going to be a short one, because I'm sure nobody wants to watch me crocheting. I'm not super fast, I'm not super slow, but when I'm designing, it's a process. It takes a little bit of time. And I've been working on this for a few days. I had a cake of Karen Blossom cakes in this colored way, which I think they're calling it a variegated, but it's really a very self-striping yarn that I think is just so pretty if you like that mixed blend of colors. I have one that is in predominantly teals, and I need to pull that out and work with that as well. But that one will be for me. And then I've used most of the blossom cake. I saved enough to do a little bit around the edge, so what's near his neck or face will be the softest possible. And I added a Yarnspirations Karen 1 pound in the color Soft Sage, which is almost a tealy color. It's quite pretty. It goes quite well with this in here, this aqua color. So I decided that out of what I had, that was a great match. Now, for anybody who stitches, sews, crochets, knits, any of that, I'm sure you're all aware that Joann's is going out of business. So I was lucky enough to pick up some of their Big Twist value skeins, and I got 7 in the color Sapphire, which is this absolutely gorgeous blue. Oh, it's beautiful. And then I got 3 in the color Grape. I'm reaching, guys. Which is just this vibrant violet color. I love this. It's like a cross between violet and purple, which I know a lot of people think are the same, but they're not. And I had already a single skein of this Karen Jumbo in the colorway Garden Grows. And I thought, oh my goodness, those 2 colors I picked up in Big Twist go perfectly with this. It's the same gauge, same material. So that will be going into a giant blanket for our bed, because purple and teal are my favorite colors. And my husband never fights me on it. My comforter on the bed is black with purple roses. So, yeah. And I have teal sheets on right now. So that tells you me. Those are my colors. I love them very much. Purple and teal. But I think there are a lot of other pretty colors too. So, anyway, tell me what you all are working on this weekend, please. I love hearing from you, and I've only got 2 regular commenters, both of which have been with me for a very long time, and I'm so grateful every time I hear from you. So grateful, because it lets me know that you guys are liking what I'm doing, that you're watching, and enjoying some of it. So I thought we'd bring some variety to the channel nowadays, and at some point I'm sure I will have periods of focus like I have been on the stitching. And I never got a chance to show you how far along I have gotten on Winter's tribute piece, but I will try to pull that out and work on it and show you next week. Let's see how next week goes. We've got some rough things ahead right now. But the puppies are all taking a nap right now, which is the reason I was able to film for a few minutes, although I don't have long. Because anybody who has animals knows when they're really young, they do not nap for very long. So, right now they are at that age of, we're going to do zoomies, at least 3 times a day, Mommy. By the way, this blossom cake is 61% cotton with 39% acrylic, so it's super amazingly soft. And this Karen Jumbo is pure acrylic, but it's a nice acrylic. It's a soft acrylic. I cannot use Red Heart yarns. They give me hives and make me itch. It's just not fun. Something about the way that their fibers are done or treated doesn't like my skin. So, it's just different strokes for different folks, I guess. But I thought we'd add, a little yarn work into our channel again, because a lot of people enjoyed it when I knitted before and when I cross-stitched, and I haven't really had a chance to put diamond painting back on. I need to figure out what's going on with us over the next week. Well, a couple of days, and go from there. And then I'll know what I can take and what I can't and what I can do. So, yeah. Lots and lots of stuff happening. But, God willing, it's all for the best. I know He has a plan for us. So I just really wanted to finish this round with you guys and let you know that I am thinking of you. And I do love you all, and you are in my thoughts and in my prayers every single day, without fail. And I hope that we are in yours as well. I don't know if you guys want videos more often once I'm settled a little bit and able to do so. The only reason this is a super short video today is because I had an injury to my right foot, which is not the one that I shattered the ankle on. It was my good side. And the whole top of the foot is swollen and bruised horribly. Very painful. So it's a little difficult to sit up a little bit and do anything for a bit. But I definitely wanted to come on and say hi. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week next week. And I will see you then. For now, I'm going to just change my position so that I'm more comfortable and watch TV and crochet while the babies take as long a nap as possible. So I will see you again soon. That's the end of my row right there. So it's gotten pretty big already. And when you go to open the video, you'll see where it's at the moment. And I haven't woven in my ends either, as you can tell by my little tail here. And the joined tails up here. Yeah, there we go. So, that's the last part. I try to write it out as I go along, though. But, God bless you all. Watch over you and keep you safe. And I will see you again later. Bye-bye, everybody.